G'day, mates. Alright, listen up. You reckon you've seen it all, eh? You've done splendour in the grass, knee-deep in mud. You survived schoolies on the Gold Coast. Maybe you've even done a full moon party in Thailand and thought, yeah, that was pretty wild. Fair dinkum, I'm here to tell you haven't seen anything yet. Forget what you know about parties. I want you to imagine stepping off a plane, not into the humid embrace of Bali, but into a city on the other side of the world that for a few weeks a year goes absolutely certifiably bonkers. This is New Orleans, and this is Mardi Gras. Nah, you don't just arrive, you get swallowed whole, mate. It's like getting dumped by a wave at Bondi, except the wave is made of 1 million people, 1,000 trumpets, and enough spilled beer to fill the Yarra River. Imagine the air you're breathing. It's thick, like a steamy Brisbane arvo, but it's loaded. There's the smell of beers, heaps of different beers, mixing with this sweet, doughy scent of something called a beignet. Think of the best hot donut you've ever had from a local fete, then multiplied by 1,000. And underneath it all is this electric buzz, the smell of pure, unadulterated human excitement. Your ears? Right, your ears are in for a proper workout. From one pub, there's this raw, gritty blues music pouring out. From the other direction, a full-on marching band's coming at you, like the sound is a physical force, the drums hitting you right in the chest. It's more intense than the roar of the MCG on Boxing Day. But the heart of this whole beautiful mess, the real guts of it, isn't just getting pissed on a street. It's the parades, the crews. Now, don't picture the Moonbar Parade. This is different. Think of road trains, but instead of hauling cattle, they're 2 or 3 stories high, covered in neon lights and built to look like mythical beasts or pirate ships. These are the floats and the crews of the social club, some as old as Australia itself, that build and ride them. They're all masked up, these riders, like a mysterious army of party starters. And from these massive things, they don't just wave, they launch a bloody barrage of treasure into the crowd. We're talking cups, we're talking big shiny coins called doubloons, and we're talking beads. Tons and tons of plastic, colourful beads. And that's when it happens. The polite after you Aussie spirit, it takes a bit of a holiday. You find yourself yelling, arms stretched out, trying to make eye contact with some bloke in a mask high above. Chuck us one, mate, you'll scream. It's like you're trying to catch a 6 in the outer at the Gabba. You jump in, you're competing with a bloke from Texas who's built like a brick shithouse, or for a string of purple beads. But when you catch one, when your fingers wrap around it, mate, it's a victory. It's pure gold. And the stranger next to you who was your rival a second ago, now he's giving you a nod. Good on you, mate. You're instant allies, a bond forged in the heat of the bead hunt. When the sun goes down, the whole circus moves to the main stage, Bourbon Street. Honestly, it makes Carville Avenue during schoolies look like a quiet Sunday library. The ground is sticky, the crowd's so thick you move with it as one, and the balconies are where the real action is. You've heard the stories, I'm sure. The whole show us your boobs for beads thing. And yeah, it happens. But it's this weirdly good-natured theatrical game. It's a laugh. It's a larrikin act of freedom in a place that encourages it. The cheer from the crowd is massive, and it's all part of the shared wild experience. And it finds your people here. You'll hear that unmistakable accent across the crowd. Oi, is that a Wallabies jersey? And suddenly, you've got a whole new crew.
You'll find yourself trying to explain the rules of AFL to a baffled American bartender using salt and pepper shakers to represent the posts. You'll form these instant, temporary tribes. 1 minute you're sharing a ridiculously strong drink called a hurricane with some Canadians. The next you're pulled into a circle where some Brazilians are trying to teach everyone to samba. It's like making mates at a campsite at Fowles Festival, but it happens every 10 minutes. It's all about the shared moment, a cheers with a stranger, and then you're swept away again by the human river. But if you want to break from the utter madness, you head to Frenchman Street. If Bourbon Street is a VB slam, Frenchman Street is a quality craft IPA. It's still packed, still buzzing, but it's all about the music. Real, soulful, world-class jazz and blues. You can wander into a tiny, packed club and stand 3 feet away from a trumpet player who might have played with the greats. The talent is just staggering. It's raw, it's real, and it's the absolute soul of the fitty. You'll be crammed in, sweating, next to people from every corner of the earth, all mesmerised by the same magic. Now, you can't survive on beer alone, and the food here is the ultimate festival feed. Forget a dodgy kebab. Here, you get a po' boy. It's a crusty baguette stuffed with fried shrimp or roast beef. It's messy, it's heavenly, and it'll sort you right out. Or you get a bowl of gumbo, which is like the heartiest, most flavourful stew you'd ever had, with a spicy kick that'll blow your thongs off. And at 4 in the morning, when you'd normally be hunting for a Macca's, you'll be in a queue for those beignets, covered in so much icing sugar you look like a ghost, sharing a moment of weary, sugary bliss with your fellow survivors. There are a few rules to this game, of course. Common sense, really. Don't be a gala. Keep your wallet safe, maybe in a bum bag. No shame in it here.
Have a meeting spot with your mates, 'cause you will get separated. And pace yourself with the drinks, they're stronger than they taste. But the main rule is just to say yes. Have a go, be open to the madness. And when that final morning comes and the sun rises over the Mississippi River, you'll see the aftermath. The streets look like a unicorn has exploded, covered in a carpet of bees and glitter. You'll look at your reflection and see a knackered, glitter-stained stranger smiling back at you. You're completely wrecked, but you're glowing. Mardi Gras isn't just a party, it's a pilgrimage for anyone who loves a bloody good time. It chews you up and spits you out a different person. You'll come home not with a hangover, but with stories that your mates back at the pub will never believe. You'll feel like you've been let in on one of the world's greatest secrets. So, if you reckon you're up for it, if you think you've got what it takes to tackle the final boss of all parties, then this is for you. Subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, because we're all about finding the wildest, most incredible experiences on the planet. And check a comment below, what's the craziest festival you've ever been to? Or where should we head next? Your shout.